What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to TTP Sports, and for the people that are watching on the painted lines, what the hell just happened? Luke Williams with a walk-off two-run home run to get this Phillies win by a score of 2-1 over the Atlanta Braves. They win the second game of the series after what happened last night, and to be honest, I thought this team was dead in the rights, man. The offense was just nowhere to be found today. They were retired from between the 5th and the 8th inning. They had no base runners. Andrew McCutcheon in the 9th inning with that walk, which was huge, which was very huge, was their first base runner since the 4th inning at that point. And then Luke Williams. And honestly, what an amazing story by Luke Williams from what he has been doing this season, from what he did at spring training, for what he's been doing in Lehigh Valley, for what he did for the USA baseball team preparing for the Olympics, and now what he's doing in his first couple of Major League Baseball games. Man, he had 2 hits tonight and the walk-off home run, man. Is Luke Williams the next greatest Philly to step on the baseball diamond? I'm not going to go that far, but just what a moment from when this team looked dead in the rights. They definitely did. And who knows, maybe, I'm not going to get my hopes up. Definitely not, because, this Phillies team, they like to get your hopes up, and then they'll shoot you with a shotgun. That's basically what it is at this point. But, what an analogy right there. But just, that's basically what the Phillies are. They hook you in, and then they let you go at that point, the way to get your hopes up. But you never know. With the way Luke Williams has been playing, maybe it does spark them. Maybe it does. Maybe they do another couple of games where they win a few in a row. And who knows, maybe it'll be huge if they win tomorrow's afternoon game against the Braves to win this series. Because if you win 2 home series against the Braves and the Nationals, you never know what could cook up there. Then you have another tough series against the Yankees this week. And then next week you go out to the NL West to play the Dodgers and the Giants. So it's a very tough schedule coming up for the Phillies regardless, but I just can't get over that Luke Williams home run. I'm just like, my face, it's shock and awe, just absolute shock. And it was like, are you serious? And I was just like, I'm watching Luke Williams at bat. I'm staring at the TV over there, and it's just like, the ball gets hit, and it was like, unreal. Very, very unreal at this point. It's unbelievable. Very, very unbelievable. And also, just going throughout this game, too, Zach Eflin pitched a pretty good game. Struck out a lot of batters, went 6 innings. Only allowed 1 run in this ball game. The bullpen Ranger Suarez was absolutely dealing. Coming out of the bullpen for the Phillies, he pitched 3 innings in this ball game too, so really didn't have to utilize the bullpen that much. For the Braves, their pitching was shutting down the Phillies offense the entire night as well, and they only got 1 run off of a RBI single by William Contreras, and that was basically the only batter that Zach Eflin was able to not put away tonight. And there were, a couple of blunders along the way for both teams. Ozzie Albies with I don't even know what the hell he was doing on this double play by Gene Segura. I don't know. He thought it was going to go into the infield. I don't know what he was thinking on this play, but he gets tossed out by Gene Segura for a double play. And then another throwing mishap by Alec Boehm early in this ball game, which allowed the Braves to eventually get the bases loaded, but then Zach Eflin managed to get out of that jam without allowing a run. So just it was a very quiet ball game, I will say so, for the least. It was very quiet. The only one run by the Braves. Phillies just weren't doing much. It was basically just a pitching duel from both sides the entire night until Luke Williams did what Luke Williams did and hit that walk-off home run for the Phillies to win it by a score of 2-1. Yeah, like I said, not much going for both sides tonight offensively. So if we look at the statistics for this ball game, and honestly, I feel like this review is going to be really short. I'm only at the 5-minute point. Yeah, there's really not that much going on in this ball game, just to be safe there. Yeah, Zach Eflin, 6 innings, 8 hits allowed, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Very solid outing out of Zach Eflin. After his previous outing, he wasn't able to go 6, so he pitched a lot better today, and he got himself into some jams. He managed to get out of those, only allowed 1 run in this ball game, especially that second inning where he got the bases loaded with no outs, and he managed to get out of that. So very solid outing out of Zach Eflin. I will give him that a nice bounce back start. And Ranger Suarez just unbelievable. Once again, goes another outing without allowing a run. He has been the Phillies' best reliever this year. 3 strong innings and 3 strikeouts. No hits, no walks, nothing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 for Ranger Suarez. Absolutely brilliant. And for the Phillies lineup, not much going for them. Definitely not. Gene Segura goes 0 for 4. JT Realmuto goes 1 for 4. Bryce Harper, not a good day at the dish. He goes 0 for 3 with a walk and 3 strikeouts. Rhys Hoskins goes 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Andrew McCutchen goes 0 for 3. He got that walk in the ninth inning, which allowed the Phillies to walk it off with Luke Williams. Alec Boehm had a sluggish... He had a hit in this ball game, but he also got replaced when Luke Williams came into third base, and then Odubel Herrera came into the ball game to play center field. So Alec Boehm eventually got taken out of this ball game. Luke Williams goes 2 for 4 with the walk-off bomb. He's been really good since coming up at the batter's box. So if he keeps it up, it'll be very nice. I'm not getting my hopes up for anything because we saw Nick Maton. He got to that very, very hot start, and then eventually the pitchers started to adjust to him a little bit, and now he got optioned back to AAA Lehigh Valley. So let's see what Luke Williams can do. He can play all around the ballpark. He can do anything, and he has a good bat. So let's see what the kid can do, and I'm very excited to see what he can showcase. Ronald Torreyes had some unbelievable plays in this ball game. There was a grounder right back to Zach Eflin for a double play, and somehow Ronald Torreyes managed to keep his foot on second base for this double play. And at first, they didn't think it was an out because they thought his foot was off, but he was off, and he came up with some huge plays and a diving stop at shortstop. He was unbelievable defensively tonight. And finally, it was a change of pace because, the Phillies, they're just bad defensively. We all know this. We all know this to a large extent. So thank you for Ronald Torreyes for playing good at shortstop for the Phillies. And then Zach Eflin went 0 for 1. Odubel Herrera in his only at bat went 0 for 1. And Brad Miller had a pinch hit opportunity in that ninth inning. He popped up on the first pitch that he saw. So very, very quiet night offensively, besides what Luke Williams did in that ninth inning. If you look on the side for the Braves, they're pitching. Davidson, he pitched a solid ball game, goes 6 innings. Honestly, you did not expect a pitching duel from Eflin and Davidson. Just did not expect that at all in the world. He went 6 innings, allowed 4 hits, walked 1, struck out 4. The Phillies just looked very, very confused on what Davidson was pitching today. And just basically from the entire Braves bullpen too, instead of the Will Smith, the final pitcher for the Braves, who gets the loss and the blown save in this ball game. Yeah, and that's basically all she wrote for this ball game. Pitchers duel, nothing going offensively. Only 3 runs were scored in total. The Braves had 8 hits. The Phillies had 5 hits. Both teams had their share of errors and blunders in this ball game, so it definitely wasn't pretty by that standpoint. And if you look at the Phillies, their upcoming games, we go to tomorrow. It's a 1:05 start in the afternoon. Hopefully it doesn't rain out the ball game because this week in Philadelphia, it's going to be very weird with the rain. So we got Zach Wheeler on the mound going up against Ian Anderson tomorrow for the Braves. So hopefully Zach Wheeler can continue his hot stretch, and hopefully the Phillies can get him a win, and hopefully we can bat around Ian Anderson because it would be huge if we can get this series win tomorrow and win 2 series at home against your division rivals at this point. We definitely need those. And hopefully with this Luke Williams walk-off bomb, it sparks the team a little bit. It gets them energized for tomorrow going into the game. So who knows? But that's also weather permitted because of the rain. So we don't know. It was also raining during this ball game as well, but it didn't really impact anything. But since tomorrow, I think the rain's more expected during the afternoon, maybe in the morning. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. And if we go to the weekend, the Phillies will have an off day on Friday, which is still very weird to say. They have a 2-game weekend series against the New York Yankees, as Spencer Howard will be the Phillies for pitching for the Phillies on Saturday. And for Sunday's ball game, it'll be Vince Velasquez, and both starters for the Yankees are currently to be determined. So we don't know who the Phillies will be facing pitching-wise against the Yankees this weekend. And like I said, going on their road trip next week against the Dodgers, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then a weekend series against the San Francisco Giants. So it's going to be a very, very tough stretch for this Phillies club. And getting a win tomorrow, it will be huge. Will be huge. Very huge. Definitely big indeed. They need to do it. They definitely need to do it. So, and if we look at the standings for before we end this off, Phillies are still below 500. They are 29-31. They are a half game behind the Braves, who are in second place at 29-30, and no one really gained any ground on the Mets today, who are in first place at 30-24. So, I think that is going to do it for this ball game, everyone. What are your thoughts and opinions? I want to throw them in the comment section as always. And please don't forget to drop a like on this video as well. And for people that are tuning in on the Painted Lines, don't forget to subscribe here at TTP Sports. And for the people that are viewing on my channel, the links and everything for the Painted Lines, they'll be down in the description below. And also something new for you today. And for if you follow Sports Talk with Bros, you follow Bros Media, the Twitter account. I am the guy now that posts the highlights, the clips of tonight's game, and also yesterday's Sixers win against the Atlanta Hawks. Those clips and everything that get posted to Twitter, I do those, and also the game-winning cards. So definitely go follow Bros Media. Go check out Hunter Brody. He has got a lot of subscribers, so you definitely know him. Maybe some people came over from his channel. Who knows? Maybe people who already know me, they know him. And definitely from the people on the Painted Lines, too. Go check that out. So definitely, without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video, everyone. And I will see you next time.